Okay. Show it for the YouTube video. Whips. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Oh, forgot about this. Fuck them titles and medals. I can do Gloom at 245. Yeah. You can do it at 245, but you get like 50% damage reduction. I tried it when I first hit 245 on my Ho Young, and I was like, I'm doing no damage at all. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized that it was 10 levels higher than me, and it explained a lot. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back when I'm higher level. Like, it was clearable, but just like not worth it. I'll just do it. I'll just do this first. Whatever. First isn't back yet anyway. Where's my pet? Hello? Oh, actually, before I summon my... Oh, no. Before I do that, I'm actually going to remove... Want... Oh, wait, no, I have a real bind now. No, yes, I do want these in Sharp Eyes. I forgot that I have a real bind now. Holy shit. Game changer! I forgot that beatdown's an actual bind. I attempted to do Gloom at 45 and it felt like shit. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I felt. Shit is the proper adjective to describe how I felt. Trying to do Gloom at 245. Holy shit. Okay. How familiar with using it? Yeah. 2% attack and 2% total damage. Let's go. Am I ready? I guess I am. Wait, did I? Okay, yes, I did. Eat it a little bit so I don't run out in the middle of the fight. Oh boy. Oh my god, that was not the right. I'm gonna do my BA now, so I can see if I'm strong enough for it. C10E. Mostly just VHilla, Baz BA for. Yeah. Honestly, it's like, does it really mean much? Oh, what the? Oh, that change is coming later, I see. They haven't changed the thing where like, they haven't changed the thing yet where you don't get moves by beat down. I think that's the ignition patch. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh my god. Thought it died already. Sure, Jet is still bugged, match. Is there a Dell finish yet, Rock? Like everything except Pete? No. I have like a handful of 21s that I don't plan on 22ing because they're gonna get replaced by PB anyway. Alright, buddy, come on. Oh my god, what the fuck? My timing was so off there. I don't know what I was trying to do. Oh, Jesus. Oops. Where are my hands? Today is not it. Oh, I placed my cannon facing the wrong way. It's actually hella funny. First. What? Oh, because I was in last resort. Like, there's no way that single flame killed me. But it does if you're in last resort. Okay, I cannot stand and play at the same time. Like, so not used to it. Ow. Get me out of here. Second main? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've already started focusing mainly on Hoyoung. I do need Oz rings though on my main. Oh yeah, also my arcanes are not 22. They're all 21. I'll try to 22 them on Ignition, next Shining. Dude, after Ignition, for BA, do you include AF? If you actually want to see how strong you are, no. If you want to see specifically how much damage you would do to the boss, then yes. If you're under AF though, you do have to use it because, you know, kind of required. That's the way I see it, at least. I'm maxed? Okay, yeah. Then, yeah, it just depends on if you're trying to see specifically, are you strong enough for the boss, or are you looking for just like how strong you are as a character? I think generally when people ask for requirements though, it's like without AF included. Honestly, I have no idea. I've heard of requirements for VHilla, but like I don't really feel like it means much. It's not like the first time you run VHilla, you're like full rotation hitting the boss with like 100% uptime anyway. Like, I'm still not good enough to do that now. I can already solo it. Granted, it's obviously easier on some characters. Some classes, I mean. Especially when she TPs. Yeah, it's especially hard in a party because you don't know like which character she's gonna TP to. And it also makes it harder to dodge her patterns. I think VHilla in a party is actually harder than VHilla solo. Not from the healing perspective though. Obviously with more healing fams, that part is easier. Probably look for a cleanse. Will it target me in time? Oh. Oh god, why? This. Nice. After a few tries, I settled for H-Will. I got 0.6T. What does that mean? I settled for H-Will. Oh. Or my BA for Louisville. I missed out on my Louisville run. Oh. Fortunate. Oh. Okay. Still not dead? For the full rotation, I remember someone saying you have to end the BA early. And you went, no, there's no. Ending the BA early is not good. You're supposed to end it right when your like your full burst comes back. Ending early, besides, like if you end earlier than when your full burst comes back, then you're inflating your BA. Yeah, it's like whatever is a reasonable estimate of what your burst cycle is. Okay, done with that. Magnus. Oh, I don't want to do Magnus with no buffs. Do Magnus now. Oh yeah, I have bind, so yeah. This one's easy money. Oh my god, having an actual bind is so nice. It's so nice. Pap. Cadena bind is like arc bind. Yeah, well, it used to be even worse. It used to be that like you would also be paralyzed, and then you would have to spam the skill key over and over again, and then stack up. Like basically, the more you spam it up to a certain point, the more damage it would do when it came out. But like you would lose half the bind, and then it was also your iframe. It was just a terrible skill. But now they made it an actual bind, and then the amount of damage that it does is dependent on how many weapon art skills you use during the duration of the bind. But yeah, it does freeze the HP in the same way the arc bind does. They did make the skill way better. Should probably use that. Iframe? Let's go. We have an actual iframe now. Time? Oh, I just went right back to Pap. Fucking trash. Have you gotten used to timing Canadian yet, or using the Jenny iframe? Jenny iframe, oh my god, I love Jenny iframe. Canadian is a little harder, because like sometimes you just get a little desynced, and then it's like, rip. But Jenny iframe is like, it's great. It's just up every time you use Infinity. I typically try to like use Jenny iframe like when the boss comes out of bind, because I feel like during the bind I don't really need it. Plus nobility's going, and so nobility's kind of taking care of defensive stuff for the most part. 45.8. Shoosh. Got strong people up in this guild. Dodge is somehow stronger than everyone and weaker than everyone all at the same time. It's a bit low for... What the... Oh, I started typing on accident. I think it's a bit low for Gloom and Dark now. Oh yeah, you would definitely you're not even close to being ready for Dark now because the levels. Basically, you would be getting carried at that point for sure. You're certain? Yeah, Gloom for sure. Damage is there for Gloom. I've actually not done a full rotation on Pebu before. Back at some point. What time is it? Almost 4:40. Would get all the bosses done and probably still maybe do some Monster Park. Formation matters and doesn't matter at the same time. Yeah, it's just a measure of strength, but it's not at all a measure of your class's ability to keep hitting the boss or your hands, which are more important. Oh my god, Cadena is so strong. What the fuck? Having hands is guaranteed FD gains. That's true. I can just iframe through it. That's awesome. Yeah, you can definitely try for the parties, but do know that you're on the the lower side of the requirements. It's important to be realistic about. Yeah, and like honestly, it's some like people talk about hands, but not boss knowledge is super important. Like a lot of it is just knowing how your class interacts with the boss and like certain tactics you can use. Oh, that one's not dead yet. The black bean marks though, hello? Honor. I'm a Dottie, but he quit his con and the party disbanded. RIP. Almost reset. Well, I'm excited for Gloom and VHilla on Heavy. Maybe I'll finally finish my arcane set. Maybe finally 5 set. What else we got? Cygnus. Full-time run with 6 people. Dude, full-time run VHilla with 6 people was actually... That sounds like just pure hell. Oh, you too? Yeah, I just need the shoulder as well. OG VHilla party? Back before I joined, dude, I remember you telling me about the struggles on that party. That shit, that's really hard. Props to you guys for doing that. Akechi? Can't use boss fams? True! I have to redo it. Yeah, you gotta use your healing. If you're in a full party though, you can probably get away with just using like 1 healing or 2 healing if you really feel like you need it. But that's something that you should communicate with your party beforehand, like who's running healing fams, what level of healing they are, like that. gonna die. Still dying out. Yep. Boss is hard. Hard boss. Different way compared to every boss before it. I do think it's a really cool mechanic though, the way it's designed. It's funny how unforgiving it can be. That many HP fams? Yeah, but I mean in a 6-man party though. Like now when I run 2 healing. As like, well, like that's the equivalent of having 2 party members run healing, right? But like 6 is literally 3 times that. And that's if like everyone only runs 1 healing fam. So it definitely just, I don't know. I feel like at some point it's not even the HP that matters. It's about dodging the patterns and strings. I think that's it. There's also Pino, but I kind of don't want to do it. No, I have to live this character someday. I'm just gonna do it. I'll just forego the monster parks for today. It's okay. Undodgeable green purple, no one calls it out. That's super funny. Yeah, that does suck. Undodgeable does suck. I hate it when VHilla's in the corner. Like VHilla in the corner is like the absolute worst thing. I mean, obviously when she's bind, it's fine, but she's bound, I mean. But otherwise, God, it's horrible. And then sometimes there's a minion in the way. So like she doesn't target any of the players. So even though the players aren't in the corner anymore, she just stays there and she continues to use fucking undodgeable greens and purples. It's the worst. There's lag reasons, true. You know it's called DPS strat. Well, DPS strat is not about the position that you play. It's about whether you're hitting VHilla when it's off burst. Burst strat is you just burst and then you just run the fuck away for 3 minutes. No, you can burst strat corner, like middle too. It's just whether or not you burst. It's whether or not you like just focus on burst. But yeah, typically if you're doing burst strat, it means you suck at the boss, which also means that you're probably doing corner. So it's like it can be, it's an independent factor, but oftentimes they're correlated because of a confounding variable, I guess is the way I should put it. Like, you can definitely DPS strat, and then sometimes the boss is just in the corner all the time too because of the way that the aggro works. You can also burst strat in the middle. There's no reason why you can't. What time are we running? $6:30. Okay, got it. Nice. Give me enough time to do my dailies, run through a couple deals maybe. Oh no, why did I come up here? Please get me out. You go to see slime, it takes like 20 minutes. Oh god, that sounds horrible. But yeah, I mean, if you need rings, then it's worth. No, no ring again. Sad. Belt and shoulder, no ring. Love that. First slime ring, boom, 20 to 21 during shiny. Ah, that sucks. Did you only have one, or like it just never hit 21? I think that's it. It's one tap boom. Ugh. It's always pain. Hit that 9% chance or whatever it is. They say 21 is free, but it's free except when it isn't. That's it, yeah. That looks right in terms of quantity of meso earned. I was doing fodder strat, ran out of spares. Oh, she was? Oof.